It's a cloudy day here in the Rocky Mountains, but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Austin Gomber gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Talk about impressive. How about an ERA under 2 last season for this guy? If he continues to pitch like that this year, he's going to put himself near the top echelon of pitchers. Not going to be an easy thing to do, but we'll see how he starts out in this one.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 2-10.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a line drive. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1.
Inside ball 1.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Robinson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now, Mike Piazza, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Runners on first with one down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This right here is a difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. 0-1 the count. And there's ball one. Second and third here, one man out. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And there's ball three on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now at the plate is Pee Wee Reese. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Popped up. Helton in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. The 0-1 offering. High drive deep down the left field line. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. First home run of the campaign for him as they move on top 4-0.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
At the plate now, Justin Turner.
Justin.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Four runs here in this half inning. Hit hard to third. And a wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that fine play will end the inning. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Home half of the first coming up at Coors Field. It's now 4-0 LA. Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Todd.
Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Valenzuela has finished off more than 2,900 innings during his time in the major leagues. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3. So he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Digging in next, Garrett Hampson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Popped high in the air. Robinson is there, and he's got it for the first out. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Matt Kemp comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0.
Nope, that's inside.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
In there, 3-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Helton, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That's a hit, their first of the new season. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Into the box now, Dante Bichette fouled off. Runners are at first and second with one away. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Two men are on with 2 men out. high and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on opening day after this. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and one now to Mookie.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Up next, Fernando Valenzuela. From the belt, the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Helton is there to make the catch for the first out.
The bat, the second baseman.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Into the box, Jackie Robinson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He singled in his first AB. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Ball.
Betts is on the move. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Slow little grounder left side. He's got to hurry. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
So a man at second here with 2 away. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taylor swings, and a ball hit well to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Chris Taylor, a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Ben Bowden is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Ben Bowden.
At the plate, Mike Piazza. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and one to Piazza.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kemp is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies nothing. Trevor Story steps in now. Zero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Josh Fuentes is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire. Line drive to center field.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Called strike 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
That's a ball.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And now here is Duke Snider. Worked a walk his first time up.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee Wee Reese.
Next to hit, Pee Wee Reese. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Ball.
Down and away. Ball 1. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Full count to Reese. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Albert Pujols is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. To the plate now, Albert Pujols. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 6-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Ben Bowden.
For the Rockies, the pitcher, Ben Bowden.
Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And that's in there. Base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, man. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
So now to the plate, Todd Helton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Bowden aboard here at first with nobody out. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up, the throw to Robinson. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed, because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready now is Justin Turner, grounded out in his last at bat.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Here's Mookie Betts. Swing and another one deep out to center field. Betts is going to turn for second, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Standing in now, Fernando Valenzuela. Now a bunt attempt here. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So stepping in is Jackie Robinson. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
now.
No strike.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chris Taylor.
Stepping in next, Chris Taylor, runner in scoring position with two gone.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
From the stretch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
The 1-0. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Stepping in now, Mike Piazza, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. LA's on top, 8-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got 3-2.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Plate now, Dante Bichette. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Betts at the track. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
At the plate, Larry Walker. 1-0 the count. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, that's it.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. It's off the rocks and gone. A solo home run there for the Duke. First home run of the campaign for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Julian Fernandez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Fernandez.
In now, Pee Wee Reese, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
Oh, that's off the plate.
pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the second inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
And now the first pitch. Justin Turner stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Josh Fuentes to the plate now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So next to hit is Elias Diaz. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting, the pitcher, Julian Fernandez.
C.J. Cron will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, C.J. Cron.
Now here's the first offering.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Diaz, the runner at second with 1 away. Two balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. Cron, a former Detroit Tiger. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The count now at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering, and he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there. To the plate now, Todd Helton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They're down 9-0. Michael Givens gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And stepping in, Mookie Betts. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now the 1-0. Grounded to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Fernando Valenzuela.
Now it'll be Fernando Valenzuela getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First offering.
Ball one.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jackie Robinson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on the way. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. But they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Now to the plate, here is Garrett Hampson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Count is 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him
next
now.
for
And I'll tell you,
Colorado,
he could rack up
the
quite
center
a few
fielder,
more before he's done.
Matt.
Still a lot of game left in this one.
So now to the plate, Matt Kemp. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 out, nobody on. Good
Outside,
waste
that's
pitch,
the ball.
1-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Standing in now, Dante Bichette.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And it's a ball and a strike to Bichette.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
One and two now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Seventh inning ready to roll, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
One and one.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. A leap at the wall, and he makes the catch. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Into the box, Mike Piazza, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
2 and 2.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Duke Snider, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
The batter, number 1, shortstop,
At the plate, Pee Wee Reese, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Snider leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in one game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
Albert Pujols. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate now, Justin Turner fouled away. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul. Softly hit toward the hole. Over to first, and that retires the side. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Rockies nothing. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Larry Walker.
The left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Walker.
In tight at 93, ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Now the 1-0. Hit in the air down the left field line. And foul. Looking to send him packing again. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Another 1-2 delivery.
Nope.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up, but man, he's been good so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Trevor Story. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now a screwball is poured over for a strike, and he takes command 1-2. Here's the pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
So now to the plate, Josh Fuentes, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Going for strikeout number 15. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail in this one 11-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carlos Estevez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Owings is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
1-1.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 2-2.
Count it 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. 0s in the run and earned run columns. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Fernando Valenzuela. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. First offering on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Robinson. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Pitch on the way. Line drive to left. Walker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 11-0. Stepping in once again is Elias Diaz. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
First delivery to him.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder's under it. 1 away.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Chris Owings.
Next up is Chris Owings, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. In there, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The first baseman, Todd.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Todd Helton. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him.
That's a ball.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Corey Knebel is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Into the box now, Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the 9th inning now from Coors Field. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Rockies 1. So now here is Chris Taylor.
The left fielder, Chris Taylor.
And now pitch on the way.
Aye.
The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the bleachers and gone. Chris Taylor with a solo shot. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 0-1 delivery.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball well outside. All even now, 2-2. So a full count now.
3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Duke Snider, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball inside.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Piazza on at first, nobody out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Good battle. Count remains full. And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Another one sent foul. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone up into the second deck. It's a 2-run homer for Duke Snider, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game alone.
This is crazy. They knew coming in they had the lineup to do damage, but this is getting absolutely out of hand right now. This guy is missing over the heart of the plate. This trend could continue.
Scott Ober comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Pee-wee Reese. And she'll take a look at ball 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams for the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Kemp has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 55, Albert Pujols.
Next to dig in, Albert Pujols. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next, it'll be Justin Turner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And now pitch on the way.
That's outside.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing and a miss, and that pitch wound up hitting him. But it won't matter as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers lead this one 14-1. Into the box, Matt Kemp starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1.
Nope. 1-0. Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
First pitch on the way. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down. Count is 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Kemp gets his lead at first, nobody out. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Robinson is there, makes the play, one away.
The left fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
So next to bat will be Larry Walker, struck out in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Runner at first here, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
Very weakly on the ground. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is Snyder, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now that.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball, ends up splitting the two outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Into the box, Trevor Story. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Raimel
attention,
Tapia
please.
will grab a bat to
Pinch
pinch
hitting for
hit,
the Rockies.
and he'll do so with a couple of
Number
runners in
15.
scoring position here, but with 2
Right
out
ball.
in the inning.
Tapia.
He's set, and the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. Shot back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, talking about having ducks on a pond right there, Guido.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
At the plate now, Elias Diaz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. 14-3 is the final score in this one. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Fernando Valenzuela earns his first win of the season with 15 strikeouts. Austin Gomber permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,897. The Rockies thank you for joining us here today. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.